Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Gail Punsack, Executive Director of the Epilepsy Foundation of Colorado. Welcome, Gail. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Beverly. Thank you for having us.
Let's talk a little bit about Epilepsy Awareness Month. November is Epilepsy Awareness Month, and you're really trying to get the message across about how many people are affected by this disease.
Yes, we want people to talk about it. That's our theme throughout the month of November. There are 47,000 people with epilepsy in Colorado, and that's more than Parkinson's, cerebral palsy, and MS combined. So it really is a very prevalent condition.
Well, in terms of the stigma that's really associated with epilepsy, Gail, this is something that may be caused by fear. People see a seizure, they don't understand it. What is the big misconception about epilepsy?
Well, and as we know, stigma really stems from a lack of understanding and a lack of information, and it can impact an individual, anybody with a certain condition or disease, or even a population. And that's really the problem here, is that it's been generations now that haven't had the information that they need to understand what a seizure actually is. And we believe that that knowledge is power, and that's what people can find out in November.
Yeah. In terms of specific populations that you're working to educate, are there special areas of our population that really do need to know more about epilepsy than they do?
Absolutely, positively. And the two that come to the top of my mind are school nurses, because they have such an impact on a child's opportunity to really enjoy their school experience, and then also law enforcement. There's such a different variety of seizures. There can be seizures that are very mild. A person just might fade off like they're daydreaming for a moment. That's actually a seizure. People can wander, and that's actually a seizure. If a law enforcement officer says to that individual, halt, they're not going to hear what's going on, and they won't halt. And you can imagine what could happen then. So it's so critical we get into the law enforcement offices.
Yeah, it's definitely sounding like the foundation is working very hard to educate the public. In terms of specific things throughout the month of November, what are you doing?
You can go to our website and you can download some really fun items. You can download a ribbon that you can wear on your lapel or put in the car window. You can download a bumper sticker that says, "I love someone with epilepsy." You can join our Facebook, that's something new for the foundation, and become one of our fans. And Twitter with us. We have a staff member who's looking forward to hearing from anybody who Twitters.
Very cool. Very cool. Always good to be up with technology. What can the general public do, Gail, to really better understand epilepsy and also kind of help eliminate the stigma that's associated with it?
Well, I think it's really important that people who have epilepsy feel comfortable talking about it, and that the person listening is a friend and a supporter. And one of the ways to find out how to do that, again, is to go to our website and find out what you do if someone has a seizure, whether it's a mild seizure or a severe seizure. There's a misnomer that if someone has a severe seizure that they have to go to the hospital, the emergency room, they call 911.
Right.
That's not true, and it causes some really financial burdens for people who do have seizures. So I encourage everyone to find out what to do if a person has a seizure. 1 in 10 people will experience a seizure in their lifetime.
Wow, that is an amazing statistic. In terms of people really understanding there's always new treatments on the horizon, I'm sure with epilepsy, as with many diseases, always new ways to try and treat that, but there's really no cure at this point, or is that inaccurate?
No, there isn't a cure. Epilepsy can be managed, as you said, with medications. There's also surgery where, in some instances, a portion of the brain is actually removed, and sometimes that can really diminish seizures, and in some cases, eliminate seizures. And then there's also some therapies, such as a vagal nerve stimulator, where you can actually stimulate the vagus nerve, and that helps to diminish or eliminate seizures. But there isn't a cure right now. And our Epilepsy Foundation of America spends millions of dollars every year on really critical research, not just for better medications, but also for a cure.
Understanding. Sure. All right. Gail Punsack, Executive Director of the Epilepsy Foundation of Colorado, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.